know, we got some sort of, what is that coming from? We got something leaking.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the Goon Squad garage and we're gonna continue working on the Baja. I know there's been a bunch of just mixed emotions, mixed reviews with this build right here, but honestly, this is something that we've been wanting to do for the longest time. We've had a dream and a vision of what to do with our Trackhawk. I know the 1000 horsepower thing was cool, you know, for street and everything, but honestly, I think this is just something cooler because it's never been done before. So that's one of the reasons why we're going to continue with this.
Hey, it's unique. You know? Everybody has a Trackhawk and everybody just drives a Trackhawk normally. Dude, we wanted something to be more capable than just on the road, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
We wanted to build something that has never been seen before, you know what I mean?
We want to do something fun. I mean,
exactly.
Who cares about the lame old regular Trackhawks? You know, big deal, you got a bunch of horsepower, but put that down on the dirt.
Exactly. So that's kind of why we wanted to do this, is just to see what it's going to do off-road, maybe jumping. I know this thing is going to probably break a bunch of necks. Like if you see this out in like the desert or something, you know, that's going to be crazy right there. And on top of that, we got another Trackhawk outside that's going to get built the exact replica, guys. So don't worry. We're going to do the exact same thing to that. This is just going to be the one that we're going to take up a notch. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, it's just a Grand Cherokee, guys. Just a Grand Cherokee, and that's all it is. It's just an American SUV that we're turning off-road.
Exactly. And this one right here, you know what? We got it wrecked, and we decided we're never going to sell it. So why not just keep building it? You know what I mean? So that's exactly what we're doing. And today is the day that we're finally going to test rip this sucker, because we just got a call from our machine shop that actually the front axle shafts are ready. And we're going to bring them suckers back. We're going to throw them in. We're going to dial this sucker in. And look at this, we even threw on the wide body, just mocked it up. It looks super sick. Honestly, it looks much better with that wide body. We're gonna play around with the wheels a little bit later, but that's besides the point. Let's go ahead, pick up these axle shafts, and hopefully be able to take this sucker off-road here soon. Alrighty guys, check this out. We pretty much got this whole entire front end dialed in. We got the axle shafts fully in place and pretty much just tightened everything up except for one thing, which is going to be this tie rod. We're going to save that for a little bit later. We're going to get this sucker sitting on all fours, and we're going to do the good old string method to get this sucker fully aligned. But it's pretty cool how these axle shafts go through like this little bridge or this mount right there for the bottom of that coilover, and it just goes through there just ever so slightly, dude. That is just super awesome. And it's huge shout out to Hudlow for building us these custom axle shafts, because nobody else would do it, and those guys over there did it, and it fit up just perfectly right there. Also, we got the reservoirs up top tucked away. I don't think we're gonna bind or anything up there. I think we're all squared away, dude, over here, dude.
We're close. Everything's tight now. I mean, the front end is pretty much finished up. With those axle shafts in, it basically allowed us to button everything up 100%.
Exactly. Same for this side over here. You know, we did the exact same thing. We did have to trim into that shock tower a little bit over here because it is actually designed a little bit different than that side over there. So we had to cut into it. We had to mount it a little bit differently. That way, once this upper control arm bottoms out when we're jumping, like, you know, 20 foot into the air, it doesn't actually pinch that line right there. So we thought of all that good stuff. Nothing is binding, nothing is like getting in the way, so we're good. We got everything just like zip tied and all that good stuff. I think we're gonna stick to the front end and just continue maybe test fitting our wheels and making sure everything clears, and maybe trim up some of this bumper up front.
Yeah,
here,
I think we're gonna pop that lip off right there, that beautiful carbon lip, but
man.
we'll throw it on that thing right there. Right now, we need clearance, you know?
That is right. We don't care about carbon on this thing right here. You know, this thing is not designed for that stuff anymore. But anyways, I guess let's go ahead and pop off this lip and just keep on moving and eventually jump onto the rear. Dang, son, what's going on here, Pops?
Pops is going wider with it.
I like all of this. I recommend it.
Oh my goodness, man. I don't know about that.
I mean,
dude.
we do need to go wider. I mean, right now, this wide body kit is sick. It's super nice, but I don't think it's wide enough for us. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, it looks super nice. We went ahead and pretty much ruined our Trackhawk, dude. We cut into the bumper,
we
dude.
did our very first cut. We cut the bumper. This Trackhawk is done, but we also cut the wide body kit just to kind of finish it off and make it look clean. And that looks good, man. Now we can actually do complete turns left and right.
That is right. But also, this is a Wado wide body kit. Looks super nice. Honestly, we're going to paint it and we're going to install it fully, but we are working with them on making an even wider one, dude.
A wider one, and it's going to look better. Of course, this thing sits wide. These wheels stick out pretty wide and stuff like that. But with the wide body kit, just not wide enough. We can get like 2 more inches, dude, it'll look super sick. It'll look really clean. So that's the goal, is to get a custom wide body kit made, which I think we're already going to get one made. We're
100%.
We're in the talks. We're trying to make one super sick. It's going to look super clean, especially once it's painted, and we can do custom stuff, maybe do some vents in it and all that good stuff. I mean, this thing's going to look right when that's said and done.
Exactly. But also, we got some stuff done in the rear. We had to just do a little bit of trimming for some of those arms back there.
We trimmed up, I think, the toe arms because they were binding against a piece of metal. Trimmed those up. Now we adjusted them perfectly. They all fit nicely. As you can tell, we got the string on there because we did our first alignment. We mainly did the toe alignment, and everything just easy. I mean, easy adjustments with this kit. I mean, you can just get up under there and twist the knob and get it right.
Dude, we're officially ready to go for a test drive, dude. And I want to see just how it's going to do with all the wheels pretty much having power, because we got the axle shafts in, dude.
Axle shafts in the front. Everything is finally bolted down super tight, not loose, because that first one, man, it was all sorts of noises, but this thing is tight. It's nice. I mean, you can just bounce on it, man. This thing's ready to go,
dude. I can't wait to just see how it does off-road and on-road as well. We did leave the Durango knuckle back there because I guess it doesn't hurt to just try it out.
The Trackhawk one just has a little bit bigger splines or more splines, which is not a big deal. If it works, we're going to leave it there for now, because in order to pull all that off, it's a lot of work, you know? So we're going to leave that there. If it does something funny, we're going to swap it out, but other than that, I mean, I'm excited to drive this thing.
Dude,
it's ready to go.
Let's fire this thing up, and I guess let's see how it does on the road.
Let's do it. normally driving. It drives good.
It's all about testing. What the heck?
It's so strong.
That's insane. Golly, dude, that was crazy. What happened though?
It got broken.
Dude, it's like squealing or something.
Something's squealing. I think all lights cut on.
Really?
No reverse or drive.
Can we blow the transmission?
I don't know.
Maybe the battery's just low. There it is. It just needed a reset.
About gave me a heart attack.
Don't punch it so hard this time.
A little lighter.
Or something. It sounds like the belt is slipping in the front.
I think the belt is slipping. Maybe we need to just get a new green belt or something like that.
That's interesting. I wonder if there's like a tensioner on it, if we need to tighten it up or something.
But that belt, it looks like it hit something, you know, and it kind of almost looks worn out. Maybe we just need a new belt on there and it'll be good.
I think so.
We'll check it out right here.
Look, you can literally pop it off by hand. Oh, this tensioner might be bad.
Could be a bad tensioner.
Look, that's weak. When you pulled it, it literally moved. Look at that. Let's take it off the other Trackhawk. All right, so here's the deal, guys. We found out why our supercharger belt is slipping, and it is because this transmission actually needs a relearn. So right now, it's like either shifting too soon or not fast enough, and it's just causing that belt to slip. So we actually went ahead and ordered an upgraded tensioner for the supercharger belt and an upgraded belt as well, just to have, but we are gonna go ahead and do that relearn. And look at this right here. We went ahead and attached a 360-degree camera because you can't forget, this sucker spits flames out the back. So we're just gonna do some normal driving until the relearn is done. And then after that, we're gonna just have some absolute flames coming out the back. We're gonna see what it looks like. And hopefully this thing just runs better overall. Dang, dude. The thing is smooth.
Cruising.
Are you kidding me? Dude, there's like, you don't feel any bumps or anything, man.
It's cruising. I mean, it feels, like I said, it feels way better than the stock suspension. Like, I mean, you got king shocks on this thing, so it's like an upgrade right now.
Dude, it just floats like a Cadillac, dude.
It feels so good.
That's freaking awesome, man.
This feels so good. I mean, this is just insane. You can't even, it doesn't even feel like it's wide or anything like that, but we haven't hit no high speeds yet, you know what I mean?
That's true, and we still haven't balanced the wheels yet.
Balanced the wheels, nor like did the camber and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? It's all part of it. You got to keep testing and tuning.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, man.
Dude, that gets your blood pumping, man.
I know, dude. That was epic right there.
People love it.
That's a Trackhawk?
Yeah.
Spin, do a pull flip.
So much fun, man. It's already so much fun. I can only imagine once we dial it in.
Dude, it just spun. Dude, it literally started like pulling out from the side of us, dude.
It spins. It'll spin.
What? I don't know if this thing was spinning or if the alignment is bad or something like that, but dude, that felt like it was literally starting to just turn to the side a little bit.
It spins them easily. Wow. I mean, it spins them 33s like it ain't nothing. I mean, it is 1,000 horsepower, so that's why we bumped the horsepower up.
Exactly.
Was for this thing, and it's like perfect. perfect, man.
Exactly, yeah. The only thing that I can think of is maybe like re-gearing the differentials if it really comes down to it. Because when you go bigger tires, you usually do want to do different gear ratio.
Yeah, just a little bit. But 33s are not much bigger than what we had on there. They're just a little bit bigger, which we'll see how it does off-road. Right now, it's driving perfectly. It almost feels original. You know, you don't even feel the bigger tires.
Just absolutely floating,
oh,
dude.
yeah, floating. It feels great. Honestly, we just need to dial this thing 100% and we'll be hitting some, like, everything. We hit anything. All right, so before we do anything else, what we want to do is quickly paint this wide body kit. It should be super simple. It's already primered. We're going to quickly sand it down, throw it in the paint booth, spray it, and throw it on the car.
Alrighty guys, so we finally got the whole entire wide body kit painted and it turned out absolutely perfect. I mean, just look at that color right there. We had some leftover Trackhawk paint from when we painted that sucker way back in the day. So this is gonna be a perfect match. Let me just show you guys the beauty, the metallics, and the sunlight, man. That just looks absolutely just perfect right there. And what we're gonna do right now is actually not throw this on because, you know what, this is so fresh. If we throw it on right now, it's gonna take some time to cure and all that good stuff for that glue to actually bond to the car. So what we decided to do is actually do our final dial on the Trackhawk right now, just a few little minor tweaks, and then we're gonna head to the farm as it is, and then we're gonna get back and we're gonna actually throw this on for good. But I think it makes sense to do it this way. Let's go ahead, do that final dial, and head to the farm and do our first ripping off road. Ready for that farm life right there.
Yes, sir, dude. We got a beautiful day today in the sun. We'll be doing some stuff out there, you know. You don't want to get sunburnt, get some skin diseases, or what is it called?
Alright guys, so after making a few minor adjustments to the suspension, just going through everything and balancing the tires, and we finally hit the highway for the very first time, and this thing actually drives amazing. I mean, the only thing is, I think a certain speed, it's starting to like just wander a little bit. That's just an eyeball alignment for now, dude. Other than that, amazing drive, and we made it here to the 100-acre farm. I'm about to say 100 horsepower farm because we got 1,000 horsepower here versus the 100 acres.
We made it out here to Horsepower Farms, dude.
That's where it's at, and this is our very first pretty much high horsepower out here, so we are super excited. We got the perfect terrain, dude. We got the perfect terrain. We got bumps, we got jumps here soon. We can make one of those because we got pops on the way. So I say we get in this thing, start doing some minor testing, and then we'll go full on.
About popped that bumper off a little bit.
Good, that's just a big bump right there.
He just bottomed out. I think we might have to trim that bumper up, dude.
They have to trim it up like right here or something like that, right up underneath these vents. And then maybe in the future build a bumper.
Woohoo! Smoke. I think that just oh no, we got some sort of, what is that coming from? We got something leaking.
Oh dude.
What is that?
Looks like
Is that the diff?
Yeah, it's diff fluid. What the heck? Leaking out of this drive shaft area.
Oh, is it not fully snapped in maybe? Dang, dude, that was sick though. What?
Oh, it looks like it's fully snapped in. It could have blew a seal, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why we need that billet diff, dude.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
You think we can do one more drift? Oh my goodness, dude, we need a whole oxygen system in this thing, dude. And a couple fire extinguishers.
That's one thing that we usually grab. This time we forgot.
I guess we just run it into the pond, dude.
That's exactly right. right, guys, so we got it back here. I mean, it could still keep going. We did a little bit more ripping, but we just don't want to grenade that diff. The seal is just bad, so we'll replace that seal, no big deal. But this thing is freaking awesome. I mean, that was an absolute blast. I've never had so much fun off-roading anything in my life, dude. Hearing that supercharger inside of a comfortable Trackhawk, this thing is insane. But of course, this is version 1, so we're testing it out, we're figuring everything out, and we already know that we got to do some stuff. We got to trim that front bumper. We'll probably build like a custom bumper, like a tubular one with a skid plate, that way we can land a lot better. We're definitely gonna have to trim up the fenders. As you can tell, it's rubbing right here, but we got something already in the works for the wide body kit and everything like that. And the diff, that's simple stuff. It probably just went bad from us messing around with that diff, pulling the axle shafts in and out. But other than that, man, there is not much more you can say. This thing is amazing. I mean, I know a lot of people just have mixed emotions with this thing, but honestly, something super different and nobody's ever seen or done. It's amazing. It's awesome to do.
Yeah, there's definitely been a good bit of hate. We'll just say it straight up how it is. But you know what, guys? It's not something we're going to be able to reverse, so we're just going to keep on going. And this right here is just version 1. We're going to keep on building this thing until it's unrecognizable, dude.
Until you can't build it no more. And it's not going to look weird. It's going to look epic. I mean, we already went through designs on the kit that we're going to throw on the body kit.
Dude,
it's going to be insane.
It's going to be sick. It's going to basically already have everything cut out. It's going to be much bigger, so I think we might have to cut that fender anyways, you know what I mean?
We're going to be trimming the fenders anyways, trimming the rear end, and this kit that we're working on, the body kit, is actually going to make it look like a custom. It's going to look clean.
Like a trophy truck or something like that.
It's going to look insane. It's going to look like it came out of the factory like that.
Exactly, dude. But I'm just super happy just with the power that this thing's got out here. That's what you need with something like this. You need all that power.
All that power, 1,000 horsepower, dude. I can't wait to like switch more gears. I mean, we could have went harder, but you know, it started leaking right there. And also, we're having issues with the ABS slide. It cut back on, and it's basically a rear-wheel drive right now, which is a lot of fun. But I wonder what it'll do with all-wheel drive. That'd be pretty epic to test.
That's going to be better for like jumping and stuff, because it'll like propel it evenly. You know what I mean?
Launch it, man. We're gonna have to. We brought the skid steer out here. We brought a bucket out here. So next time we're out here, we're gonna have a jump out here. We're gonna have this thing way better set up, and we're gonna be jumping stuff.
So we made it back, guys, and that's going to be pretty much a wrap for today's video. We weren't fully able to install the wide body kit, but right there with 3M, it looks absolutely insane. We're going to probably install it here really soon, but stay tuned for the next video on the Trackhawk. It's just going to keep getting more and more epic, but also we are jumping back onto the Mercedes finally. We're going to try to get that sucker finished up. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.